Exercise is one of the most important elements in the life of a balanced dog, and swimming can be a great part of that equation. This guy swims better than any Frenchies I've ever seen. Look, see, he relaxes. Even dogs that are not traditional water breeds can get great physical and psychological benefits from learning to exercise in the water. It's easy on the joints and really drains their energy. Pit bulls are not supposed to be water dogs, but look at Junior go. That's because I raised him to be much more dog than pit bull. What we're doing right now for Marley is making sure he gets in touch to the Labrador in him. 50-50, 50% animal dog, 50% breed, then everything is very balanced. Your dog has other breed-related traits that you're going to want to nurture. When it came to nurturing Angel's breed-related instincts, it was all about his nose. Schnauzers were originally bred to be riders. Notice that he stopped on that one more and give you the signal there's something in there. Because humans genetically engineer bulldogs with flat snouts, their sense of smell isn't as keen as other breeds. So to encourage Mr. President to use his nose, I sometimes hit the food in the garage and let him sniff it out. So he knows the food is somewhere in there, so I want to know how can he solve the problem. This is a way to help the bulldogs or pudgy noses dogs to use their nose, to rely on their nose. And that's how the cookie crumble. Self-confidence, it just builds self-confidence. Keeping Mr. President's nose engaged helps him be more dog than bulldog and contributes to keeping him balanced. When you're raising a dog, everything matters, even how you play. You, the pack leader, are the one who determines when it's time to play and when playtime is over. Good boy. As pack leader, you can tone down or enhance breed behaviors. When puppies don't learn how to play in a structured manner, it can be a recipe for trouble. Here is an example of a dog that gets overexcited by playing ball. Puppies get their first lessons in how to play from their mother, their litter mates, and other members of the pack. It's important for you as the pack leader to supervise playtime, to make sure the playtime excitement doesn't escalate into aggression or a fight. One of the things we do when we're raising puppies is we have to supervise pretty much everything. Because sometimes, see, this type of game can turn into a breed game. It can turn into a very dangerous game. The bulldog can start playing like a bulldog and the pit bull like a pit bull. And nobody worries about the way Labrador play because it's very bouncy the way they play. But also the miniature schnauzer can go into a very terrier mode and start nipping everybody. So it can turn into, from a playful to a very, to actually a fight. And that's one of the things that you have to supervise regardless. Look, she's playing with them. I'm so glad that you guys get to see this. This has to be supervised always, especially when it's an older older dog doing it to a smaller dog. The smaller dog can panic, or gave a sound totally create weakness. I don't know if you can hear it. I generally don't recommend tug-of-war games unless you have the full trust and respect of your dog. If you don't, a tug-of-war game can actually encourage possessive or dominant behavior. So you see how Junior is definitely right now playing the teaching role. Now you have to supervise because it's a disadvantage here. Junior being a pit bull can totally shake that and totally hurt his neck and his jaw because Labradors are not bred to have a strong bite. When you're racing a pit bull or when you're racing a powerful breed, it's very important they also learn how to play with other breeds because the benefit of as they learn to get into their state of mind, into their level of playing. Here's a game used by many trainers. It is called a floor paw and usually has a stuffed toy for a dog to chase. Used properly, a floor paw can encourage your puppy's playful side. Here's Mr. President playing with the floor paw. Well, at this age, you really want to make sure the animal dog and then comes out. And the breed is what you see outside. If he gets into a bulldog stage, they're killing the thing instead of just stopping it and analyzing it. It's much more difficult to remove the toy away from him when he's using his genetics because he doesn't care about anything else anymore. You can't come with food and distract him with it. You can't. If a pit bull is playing with that thing like a pit bull, he's gonna kill him. You bring a steak, I don't care. But if they play like a dog, you can always go after the nose. And then we can leave the toy and go. See, it's a beginning and it's an end. It's a beginning and it's an end. When they're playing with the breed, there's no end. You can play a game of hide and seek with a toy or a ball that your dog can find by using his nose, or you can hide and let your dog find you.
Come.
There you go. That's an exercise. Yes, right there. Look at that. Even Daddy's gonna participate, isn't he? Back in the days, Daddy and I, as soon as I tap something, there we go. There you go. Oh, yes. Good job, Daddy. It's good found. But just the fact that they're getting the bulldog involved in this thing is a beautiful thing. This is one thing that I do want them to influence him, to use his nose more often. Look at him, he's trying to use his front feet. As you see, his determination of getting that ball out, it now became clear. In the beginning, he didn't know what I wanted. And now, from this point on, because he's investing so much time, so much time in the activity, once I point to a ball in a hole, this is exactly what he's going to invest most of his time. They love the challenge. They just love it.
Let's review. Number 1. The pack leader decides when playtime begins and ends. 2. You also must supervise any game so that playtime doesn't escalate into a fight. 3. Find games or activities that help bring out the dog in your dog. 4. You can also find activities and games that bring out the breed in your dog.